Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Today I am making a fun wreath that you can make for any season or holiday by just changing up your flowers. Now I picked up all of my flowers at Dollar Tree. But remember, Walmart has some beautiful spring flowers out right now for 97 cents. So if you haven't watched that shopping haul video, you might want to watch it so you can kind of see what flowers Walmart has in right now. But first I'm starting out with the crocus pick from Dollar Tree, then the roses, and then this one also says roses even though it's miniature roses. Then I have another rose pick and then also a peonies pick. Total, I used 5 floral picks for this wreath. I picked up this gold wreath ring at Hobby Lobby after Christmas on sale. I think regular price was $4.99. Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart, places like that sell these rings, and they're not very expensive. But if you go and it's not on sale, make sure if you're at Hobby Lobby that you use your 40% off coupon. Then you're also going to need some fishing line or some wire, and some ribbon, your hot glue gun and glue sticks, your scissors, and your wire cutters for this wreath. I know this isn't the normal way I usually film my videos, but it's the weekend and my kids are sleeping in, so I decided to do it myself. So first I'm taking the miniature roses pick and I'm trimming them into little pieces. Now for this wreath you're going to want some taller picks. So you'll want some taller ones and then some shorter ones. And I kind of like the different textures too. So look for different textures in your picks too. So I'm just cutting them shorter, and it looks like I need to purchase some new wire cutters. I know those are inexpensive ones from Walmart. So just cut your pick into smaller pieces. I had planned to make this one for Valentine's Day, but when I got it finished, I decided it could go for Valentine's Day or just a pretty spring wreath. So this is my first time making this ring wreath. I have gotten requests in the past to make one, but I just never have done it until I started seeing more pictures of them, and I thought they are so pretty, I want to try one myself. So you're going to need some fishing line or some wire. I like to place my flowers on the wreath first to kind of see how they're going to look, and so I just kind of put some on the left, some on the right. Usually what I put on the left, I put on the right. And then now that I have it in place, I'm going to take some fishing line, or you can use your wire, and I'm just going to wrap them around the center of these little miniature roses pick. So wrap it several times so that the rose pick is secure to the wreath ring. So this is how it looks with the fishing line wrapped around the rose picks. Next I'm going to go with some crocus. They're just a little bit bigger flowers than the miniature roses. Same steps, I'm just cutting my crocus pick into smaller pieces. Now remember, you can make this for any season or holiday. I think this would be so pretty, like made for the 4th of July or maybe this fall. So lots of options with this style wreath, and it's so simple to make. I will be definitely making more in the future. So once you have your crocus picks cut into smaller pieces, I decided that in order for them to stay in position like I want, I'm going to add just a little bit of hot glue and place my crocus picks in the hot glue. So be very careful when you're using your hot glue. You might want to put on your hot glue finger guards for this part. Normally I make a swag and I zip tie it together, and you could do the swag option on this, but in order for me to get them spaced out like I wanted, I did them separately, each type of flower separately for this wreath. If you don't want to use any hot glue, you can just wire them on or tie them on with fishing line, but I just thought it was a little bit easier for me to add a little bit of hot glue, then place my flowers in it, then hold it for a little bit until it has time to dry. Then afterwards I went back and wrapped those flowers with fishing line too. Next I am doing the pink roses. So same steps, cut them into shorter pieces. Now I'm going to go up higher on my wreath ring on the left side and the right side with these larger flowers. So I'm just putting a little hot glue on the stem this time, then sliding it and attaching it onto the actual wreath ring, holding it until it has time to dry a little bit. So usually, like I said, what I do on the left, I like to do on the right. So I'm going to add some roses on each side, Same steps. I'm just hot gluing them in place, then I'm going to wrap them securely with fishing line. And just remember, there's no right way or wrong way to make these wreaths. You just make it however you want. I'm just trying to give you some ideas here. And this wreath ring is the smaller size. I know Hobby Lobby has 2 sizes, and so this was the smaller size. I don't know how many inches, but I guess 12 or 14 inches. I just checked my tag, and this one is the 12-inch gold ring. And now I'm working on the left side of my wreath, and I just added 2 roses on the left side, 2 roses on the right side, and then now I am cutting some peonies. My grandmother always had beautiful peonies in her yard, so they're one of my favorite spring flowers. In the comment section below, I would love to know what your favorite flower is, so let me know. I really love pink roses and peonies. So just make sure after you have everything in place that you have everything secured with your fishing line or wire, and I would recommend keeping this wreath inside. I will probably hang this wreath up in my kitchen, but I think it would also be pretty like in a guest bathroom. This wreath would be beautiful in any room in your house, and remember they have a larger size too. So here I have everything secured, and that's how it looks with the fishing line on the back side, and that's why I like using the fishing line, because it's clear. And so now I am ready to tie a bow. Y'all know I love tying bows. They're one of my favorite things. So I'm just using some ribbon I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Ribbon with wire makes the prettiest bows because the loops will stand up. So I just let out a tail, make a loop, pinch it tightly in your hand, go to the other side, make another loop the same size as your first loop, keep it pinched tightly, go back to your other side, make another loop, kind of compare the loops to make sure they're the same size, then go back to the other side, keep it pinched tightly, let out a tail, then you'll want some floral wire close by to wrap it tightly around the center of your bow. I am using 20 gauge floral wire, and you can pick it up at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart, Dollar Tree, places like that. Now you'll want to leave your wires long. Next you'll want to dovetail your ends. Take your ribbon, fold it in half with the edges to the left side, go to the folded side, cut away from the fold, and that makes the pretty V on the ends. Make sure you do each tail. After you have your tails finished, then you're going to want to fluff the loops of your bow. So just take your time and shape your bow. So next I'm going to take my bow, and I'm just going to take the wires and I'm going to put it in the center of my flowers. So you can turn your flowers however you want. I'm just having my flowers on the left side of my wreath. So now I'm taking my wire, wrapping it around the wreath ring, going to the back, giving the wires a few twists. Then I'm going to cut them short and fold them down. And then when I flip it back over, I will fluff the loops on my bow, and that's it, guys. This wreath was so simple to make. I probably had it made in, I don't know, less than 15 minutes. I have around $10 in this wreath. Now it's perfect for Valentine's Day, Easter, spring, or even summer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this wreath tutorial. Let me know if you like this style wreath or not, and I'll try to do more because I really like it, and it was so simple. Please leave me a comment below because it helps YouTube to notice my channel. So thank you guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful week.